The Adopt a Class program was back today at Bellamy Middle School in Chicopee.
That's just one of the stops we make as Western Mass News goes town by town. As part of the Adopt a Class program, Hamden DA Anthony Gallooni visited Bellamy's 8th grade class today. The DA's office has also adopted 3 other schools, including STEM Middle Academy, Rise Prep, and Kylie Middle School, all of which are in Springfield. We're told the Adopt a Class program is meant to help support 8th graders as they get ready to transition into high school by teaching the importance of good citizenship.
Now to Holyoke, where an Irish flag raising was held by local Hibernians to honor Irish American Heritage Month. The ceremony taking place at Holyoke City Hall, where Mayor Joshua Garcia, along with St. Patrick's Parade committee members and award recipients, joined the public to celebrate Irish heritage.
And to our last stop now, West Springfield, where a local family-owned business launched a fundraiser to benefit Bay State Children's Hospital. We're told for 35 years, a lift truck has been serving the Massachusetts community and beyond. Now they're giving back. The fundraiser kicked off in February and will continue through the month of March. A lift truck will donate 10% of rental sales to Bay State Children's Hospital.
When we come back, Liam has one last look at our First Alert forecast.